Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you how to boost your Facebook posts. This applies to your business Facebook page, and it's important because it gets your content in front of a new audience, and an audience that you target very specifically. You've probably seen this option before. When you're making a new Facebook post, it shows up as a little on-off toggle. After you've posted, if you didn't boost it, it shows up as a blue button that says boost. Maybe you've tried it before with mixed results, or maybe you've never dared to try it. But today I'm going to show you how to do it. So no matter which way you go, either the toggle or the button, a screen is going to pop up. And the very first thing you're going to see is an option. Basically it's saying, do you want Facebook to target people who are more likely to send you a direct message? Or do you want Facebook to target people that are more likely to comment and like your post? Or you can set it to automatic, let Facebook decide. But this is one great choice that you have, is what's the goal of your post? Is it to get those direct messages from potential clients? Or is it to get your brand out there and to build brand awareness? That's the first decision you have to make. So the next choice you make is you will have the option to put a button on that post. It goes underneath the image or video, and you get a few choices on what that button could be, like learn more, sign up now, download. There's about 8 choices. Or you can have no button at all. If you put a button on that post, it's going to look a little bit more like an ad, so some people's brains are going to automatically ignore your post. Generally, I don't include that. Generally, I pick the no button option. It looks more like just your standard Facebook post, and people are less likely to have that instant aversion to advertising. But there are some cases where, depending on the content of your post, it makes a lot of sense. If your post is about a webinar you're hosting and you want people to sign up, having that button on there is extremely helpful. Next, you want to set up your targeting. You get the basic targeting, which is demographics and location. If you're serving a local audience, you can pick just your zip code and go out a certain radius from it. Or maybe you're serving a nationwide audience. The key is, after you pick those basics and location, you can pick interests. You start typing in a term and Facebook will come with a drop-down menu of any interest related to that term that it can target by. Targeting these interests is really important, and it depends on the content of the post, not what your company does. Like if you are a company that makes promotional products, and if you have a post about making custom t-shirts for local sports teams, you're not going to target people who are interested in promotional products in general. That is a huge audience of business owners and executives and mom and pop shops and all these people that aren't interested in local sports team shirts necessarily. You want to target by people who are interested in local sports and coaching and fundraising. It makes the targeting relevant to the content of that post, and it's going to make that post more successful for your marketing dollars. And speaking of marketing dollars, that's the next choice you have to make, is your budget for this. So I recommend at least $5 per post and let it go for 4 days. If you spend $5 and only have it go for 1 day, the Facebook algorithm isn't going to be able to find the right people necessarily within 24 hours. So I say spread it out over 4 days, go at least $5. A lot of my clients are doing $10 a post, and they're seeing good results with that. After that, you get to choose if you want to only show up on Facebook or if you want to show up on Instagram and in Facebook Messenger. Usually I turn off the Facebook Messenger option. Personally, my marketing philosophy is not to annoy people. I find ads in Facebook Messenger annoying, and since they annoy me, I don't want my clients also annoying other people. I don't think it's good for business. So I turn that off. Now you will get to see a preview of the post on the side of the screen. You can make sure it looks the way you want. Facebook will cut off your text at a certain point and have it say read more, and people will have to click read more to see the rest of it. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That can spark curiosity in people, make them want to read the rest of what you're saying. The final thing you have to do is at the bottom, if you don't already have your payment information set up with Facebook, you'll just have to get that set up if you're starting a new ad account. Otherwise, once you submit your ad, Facebook is going to have its algorithm automatically review the ad and make sure it doesn't break any of its policies. It's changed a lot in the last year. You can't target people on certain things anymore because people have abused the system. So the Facebook algorithm makes a first pass at your ad. It'll either accept it or reject it. If it rejects it, It'll tell you why, and you have the option to go in and edit your post and submit it for manual review. Sometimes, depending on the subject matter of your post, I found that Facebook algorithm automatically rejects it every time, even if you didn't break any rules. So sometimes you just have to go in and have them do that manual review after it gets rejected. It takes, in my experience, about 12 hours for them to do that. So not too long, but just be aware that there could be a delay if it's a time-sensitive post. So I hope that was helpful for you. I would really encourage everyone to try boosting your posts and see what kind of results you get. Good luck, guys.